Hello, it's Thursday, May the 2nd, 2013, and I'm Martin Smith, financial analyst at UFXMarkets Trading Support Center with your daily trading outlook. Wall Street closed the trading day in the red after the release of worse-than-expected U.S. economic data, and despite the Fed's decision to continue with the current monetary policy of asset purchases at $85 billion a month. The S&P 500 fell by 0.93%, the Nasdaq by 0.89%, and the Dow by 0.94%. Facebook also fell by 1.22% and closed at $27.47 a share. The US dollar traded mixed against the major currencies following the disappointing US data. ADP non-farm employment change came out at 119,000 versus the expected 154,000, and ISM manufacturing PMI at 50.7 versus 51. Interest rate remained unchanged at 0.25%, and the Fed bond buying pace also remained unchanged until a recovery is seen in the labor sector. Today, trade balance is expected at minus 42 billion versus minus 43 previously, and unemployment claims at 345,000 versus 339,000. Gold fell by 1.22%, closing at $1,458 an ounce, and crude oil slumped for a second day, losing an additional 2.41% to close at $90.90 a barrel. The euro finished with slight gains versus the US dollar in response to the FOMC decision. The euro dollar will remain bullish as long as it's trading above the support area of 131.40. Breaking this will encourage a negative momentum and might push it back to 130. Today, Spanish manufacturing PMI is expected at 44.5 versus 44.2 previously, but the focus will remain on the interest rate decision. That's expected to decrease to 0.50% versus 0.75% previously. The pound gained versus the US dollar after manufacturing PMI came out at 49.8, better than the expected 48.5, and sterling hit a fresh 11-week high against the greenback. Technically, according to the hourly chart, the trend for the pair remains positive as long as it trades above the support level of 155.20. Falling below this will likely cause it to lose gains until it hits 154.30. Today, construction PMI is expected at 48 versus 47.2 previously. Finally, the US dollar gained against the Australian dollar, and the pairs retesting the daily support level of 102.40. Building approvals came out at minus 5.5% worse than the expected 1.2, and import prices at 0% better than the expected minus 0.5. On the daily and weekly charts, the key support level is at 102.40. According to the RSI indicator, the Aussie dollar is oversold and a retracement towards 103.30 is expected. Today, PPI is expected to remain unchanged at 0.2%. Well, that's it for today. We hope you've enjoyed our review, and you'll join us again tomorrow morning as we continue to bring you the latest market news. Until then, be sure to log in to UFXMarkets.com for all your trading needs, and we're your personal account manager ready to answer all your questions. The UFX Trading Support Center, we wish you a successful day.